Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P-Farm Thinking, right? Out here in the lab with the swollen eye, doing what I do for you. I got a lesson I did a few years ago. I'm going to bring it back. I caught flack about it. I said, well, let me see how they take it this go around. So this is a repeat from a few years ago lesson that some people didn't particularly care for. So let me see how y'all think about it now. All right. The title's going to be if you believe God is outside of you, you're religious. That was the old concept. I think that's what ruffled feathers. But you're really ignorant of self. Religion, ignorance, you know how I feel about that. So let's go. All right. Writers and 25 rules live by a story. You tell a story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practiced daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you, right? Thinkers know thyself and truth might not be true. All right? This is the rehash of an old lesson. I'm going to change a few things to try to get less, I guess people don't like to be put out in front. But I keep the bottom. I gotta tell the truth. So if you're religious, I'm gonna hit you between the eyes with the truth. Alright. So again, if you believe God is outside of you, you're either religious or ignorant of self. Maybe both. Just want to let you know. It's a revamped concept. So again, I tell you, if you are a believer, you're not a right thinker. Right thinkers are knowers. We need to know ourselves. We need to know God for ourselves. My goal is to get you to have your own God experience for yourself. So now you know God, not believe. This is all about belief. I got radical. Damn my religion. It's a belief system. Deal with it. Your belief is just your ego self. That's your lower self. That's you. Yeah, that's fine. That's normal. But you have to rise your consciousness to be a better person. Why? Because the ego ain't a good person. And egoistic people are not good people. That's why, okay? And your ego self will lead you, the wrong way in every way. Ain't nothing good about the ego. Nothing righteous, nothing virtuous, nothing godly. Why? It is God out. It believes it's all that. And that's the problem with the ego. That's why it have to be taken care of early, conquered, put to use, not to let it run you. And that's the moral fight that all individuals go through. Haru, your higher self, set your lower self, aka your ego self. So God is not to be believed in. No, no, no. I get a little upset right here. I believe in God. That's the stereotypical answer to keep people from, really getting into your business or what you believe in. Okay, your belief is personal. But when you're dealing with that concept, I don't have no belief in God. Or you don't believe in God? No, I know God. Where's the belief? No, I know. I ain't got to believe jack. Belief is good for what? Not knowing. Not knowing means you're ignorant. So if you are a belief system follower, you don't know, but you believe you do. That's what makes you dangerous. Why? Because you're doing something, you swear you got it, and you really don't. And that's all y'all belief system followers. But watch this. God is not to be believed in, but to be known by what? Your lifestyle and how you live. And he will make you recognize him when you do that. Why? He recognizes it, and he'll do something for you. It's called blessing. Y'all call them miracles. Why? Because if you believe a lie, you make a lie manifest. That's a miracle. And them guys who wrote the Bible, they still freaking out because y'all miracle creating people. We are miracle creators. We're miracle workers. We can make it work. Why? Because we have the power of belief that's in us. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. Y'all said, oh, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. What were we doing before 2,500 years ago to get to God for strength? Christ wasn't there. Okay? We had Gnostics, Gnostic Christians. They knew God. They didn't believe in God. Okay? And they got what? Ridiculed and harassed for it. So, again, and from my observation, if lack of knowledge and the power of belief is the reason for our destruction, how about we get more knowledge and less belief? We got more belief than we got knowledge. That's what I'm saying. It's just observation. Again, the concept, I've been doing it for a while. And I'm going to give you what I see. I'm not here being judgmental. I'm not here, no. I'm here to tell you what I see. That I can do that. And I ain't judging nobody. No, I'm just telling you what I see. And I'm telling you the truth from my perspective. Now, if you see something I'm doing, you can do it your own self. But I'm seeing what I'm saying. I'm not liking what I'm saying. Simple as that. Okay, why? If you believe in God, and a lot of us believe in God, it's up higher. If you believe God is up higher and not in you, that's a problem. And if religion tell you God sits up high, religion tell you God watches his creation, religion tell you that God, no. I don't subscribe to none of those theories. Simple as, and they can say what they want. I don't give a damn. I know what I know. When somebody tell you something that you know, they're gonna try to convince you something else. You ain't going for that. That's how I feel about the concept of belief system and religion and God. Sorry, I get a little agitated. You need right thinking philosophy. If you think God is outside you, you need to come tune into me. Why? I can tell you that's wrong. And anybody who ain't telling you that wrong ain't doing their job as a teacher. Spiritually. You need right thinking philosophy bad. Okay, like yesterday. Why? Because you really ain't got this thing figured out about game of life, and you're gonna repeat. Why you guarantee repeat offender? Okay, all ignorant and belief system followers are guaranteed to come back. That's why he give it to you. Why? He recycling y'all. Y'all just keep giving them and giving them, and he keep existing and going. And God keeps saying, "What the hell is going on? Where's my people? What the hell's going on?" Heaven empties all get up. Why? Because all y'all still catching hell down here. Because y'all refuse to raise up and be better and do better and serve the God of your knowledge and understanding than the God that you believe in. Wow, sorry about that. This is all ad lib now. This ain't in the book. Sorry about that. I just go off script every now and then. But we are gods in the flesh. Y'all Christians, swear to God, Christ was the only one. We all are. Why you give him the title and don't see it in yourself? That makes no sense. I ain't saying he ain't. I'm just saying we all the same. Okay, you can to Jesus. Yep. I'm a man from God, just like he was. I'm a son and father of God. All one. Same thing he was. I ain't gonna go there right now. But okay, we are gods in the flesh. Human beings having a human, spiritual beings here in the flesh to have the human experience, so that we can what know ourselves, or AKA thyself for ourselves, so we can go home. The spirit can't go home if it's not conscious of who it is. That's a philosophical concept that I follow. Okay, y'all see things a little different. Okay, but we ain't about what you say. I'm giving you a perspective from my point. You will believe Jesus was God, and y'all say that. Okay, I'm not disputing that. That I'm not disputing. Right, that he didn't exist, but we ain't going there right now. I'm gonna play y'all game. Watch this. Okay, so if Jesus was God in the flesh, what that make us? Come on now. Come on now. Stop with the. He's better than us. No, he's the archetype for y'all Chris who follow his philosophy to do what he did. Crucifixion just a concept of what? Killing up the old and bringing in the new. Spiritual rebirth. Come on, man. It's all esoteric. It's all mental. But you don't know you are God for yourself. So you are ignorant of yourself. Again, I'm not just telling you. I can explain it to you and break it down to you so you can understand it. That's what teachers do. We all are spiritual beings. We're having a human experience to learn life lessons to know thyself. What? God is the high, self is yourself. Know yourself for real, not believe in yourself or know yourself as ego self, but believe in your higher self. Not enough. Why? I see a lot of religious people doing a lot of bad things. A lot of bad things. I don't see many conscious people doing a lot of bad things. I want to get that out there too. Because all y'all so-called religious Christians, y'all the worst offenders going. Y'all the biggest perverts out there. But you hide behind religion like that's going to make it better or save you. No, it won't. And no, it don't. Trust me on that one. It's how you live right. And that's what God sees. If you have that ability to become God-like with what? Self-knowledge and daily practice of what? Spiritual disciplines that we set forth, that we can practice. Same thing, religion got the 10 Commandments, the same thing. Jesus, again, was the archetype for all Christians to follow, and he wasn't really even a Christian, but y'all make all that so okay. But follow him and what? The things that he did by living a righteous life like him. All that talking about him, all that no, how about you become your best? Like my man Marcus Aurelius said, don't argue about what a good God-fearing man is. Become one or woman, okay? Jesus was his name. What even his name? Jesus, whatever, Yahshua, whatever, okay. But his name that Christ is what? His last name wasn't Christ. Again, Christ means oil, Christos, okay? That's the cerebral final fluid. I ain't going through that lesson right now. But y'all want to play the game, I let y'all have that game. I ain't got time to teach y'all what y'all don't know. Y'all preachers should be doing that, not me. All right? But Jesus was his name. Christ wasn't his last name. It was his title. He learned and he what? Reached Christ consciousness. He got educated. He got enlightened. And y'all keep missing the boat with this whole idea of getting enlightened and finding God within yourself. Moses, y'all thought he went up to the bush, he burned. We got meditated and found God, came back with 10 commandments. Y'all can't see it that way because y'all got these visions, that's tunnel vision, that's one way. So I can't help you. But again, I got understanding of Christ consciousness also. I do. The ones who practice it don't even know. Y'all Christians don't know what Christ consciousness means. I know. You know yourself. That's Christ consciousness. So again, gnosis, aka means to know from experience, not belief, not what somebody told you from your own experience. Thyself. Know thyself for yourself. That's how it's done. Christians was called Gnostic Christians. That means knowers of God. Christians who knew God. The powers that be, the Romans didn't want that. Why? They want you to believe in God. So anything that other than what they were saying, they took out. Sound familiar? It's been doing for years. But Christians was called Gnostic Christians, meaning they knew God. Powers that be didn't want that. Okay? Christ consciousness is you having your own experience for yourself. We call it the mystical or the spiritual experience. We call it enlightenment. Why? Because now you see things a whole lot different. You've been enlightened. You know something. You learned something that you didn't already know. Learning means to find out information that you didn't already have. Right thing philosophy is not a religion, okay, or a belief system. It's a spiritual knowledge of knowing system, mystical secrets and disciplines that you can practice and live by to prove that they are what? True and they work. Like the commandment, thou shalt not kill. Y'all kill every day. Thou shalt not lie. Yeah, I got the lying president in history. So stop. Y'all say all the good stuff, but don't live none of it. That's what pissed me off with half of y'all. Talking that Christian nonsense. You ain't a bit more Christian than a damn man in the moon. But you want people to think because you Christian, you so much better. No, you're not. The stuff you do behind closed doors, the stuff you do in the dark shows you what kind of person y'all. Y'all all perverted. Religions are based on intention. Wait a minute. No. I don't have, again, when y'all come religion nonsense, I don't have to believe in God for my daily blessings. I serve God. I live right. So when the lights is out, I'm doing the right thing. When I'm by myself, my integrity keeps me on the point. So when I'm not no pervert in the dark, like most of y'all. Y'all say stuff and go do the same stuff you talk about. You do it. Frauds. Not just the guy in the pulpit. All y'all who follow that concept, who ain't doing it the way it's supposed to be done, frauds. Simple. Moving on. I don't care about that. Right thinking philosophy, again, is a philosophy that I can practice, that I can manifest. I don't have to worry about God this and God that. No, I just do what's right, and God take care of the rest. Right thinking philosophy does what religion is supposed to be or claim to do, but ain't doing a good job at it. God, getting you to God, knowing your higher self. How many Christians know who the hell God is, where God is? Y'all just want to believe God and read the biblical stories. That book is a book to teach. Y'all live in it. Learn from it. That's what it's for. Not to just, well, the Bible said, the Bible said. Moving on. Religious intentions are good. Yeah, until what? They try to put it to use. A lot of y'all fall way short. A lot of y'all. But we all know what happens with intentions. Yeah, the road to hell is paved with them. Good ones too. Right? Thinking philosophy is not about intentions. It's about knowing. Is the only way to make you learn, you better yourself, is learning about yourself. That's how you better yourself. And then you implement what you learn about yourself. I live by my philosophy. That makes me a sage, ones who practice what he teaches. That's what I do. And if you teaching, preaching anything, and you're living it, I got nothing but respect for you too. That's why I understand that. And if you're not, I got no respect for you. Well, I'm a doer of what I'm saying I teach. And if you're not doing it, I ain't got to respect you. Oh, I teach so and so. I'm the professor. I don't give a damn about your titles. I live my right thing philosophy as a lifestyle, a daily way of life. And guess what? Regardless of what you think and how you feel, I'm blessed with doing that. So I can let people know if you do this, he recognizes that. I know that for a fact because he recognizes how you live, not the religion you claim. Or to believe in him don't mean a damn thing to him. Okay? Religion wants you to what? Just believe. Why? Why? A liar wants you to what? Believe him. A truth teller don't give a damn if you believe me or not. That's where I'm at. So I'm not here asking for your approval. No, I'm here to give you information that I know works, and that's good. What you think and feel about that don't make a difference to me. So again, a person who wants you to believe, a liar wants you to believe them. What they say. They give you a whole bunch of stuff. And y'all sucking it up like it's something good to eat. And because they are liars to keep you ignorant. That's what they want. To keep you what? Believing, not knowing. That's why they can call you anything, present anything to you, and you, okay, yeah, okay. I ain't in that group. That's why they call me the radical troublemaker. Why? I know things myself, first of all, so you can't tell me a damn thing about me or God. So that religious nonsense, you can keep that for somebody who don't know no better, and I'm not one of them. I give you the truth. You deal with that any way you want. Don't make a difference to me, but that's what I do for you. Again, where we at? Religion wants you to just believe what they say because they're liars and they keep you ignorant. They want you to just keep believing what they're saying. They keep leading you along the wrong way. Right thing philosophy gives you self-knowledge, spiritual principles, morals, ethics that you can manifest and live by. I do every day. We call it Mayat. I call it right thing philosophy. It's the same principles that I live by and I stand on. You can get, they got a book. I got it. Book of Wisdom. You can get on, I got books, I got Bible over there. I don't even touch that book. Why? I'm not teaching from that. I got all kinds of books. I got plenty of books. I got books, yeah. But unlike most people who have books in the library, I read mine in my spare time. And I have enough of that. So I got a whole lot of books that I haven't read. I go through a book a month teaching. Come on, man. Moving on. It's all about knowledge, self-knowledge. Why? That's what you can use. That's what you need. That's what will benefit you. Worldly knowledge is cool. Yeah, understand. Oh, that's fine, but it's to help you live better. So I'm giving it to y'all to help you what? Live better. I'm using it. I ain't giving you something that I don't do. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. All right, let me wrap it up. Sorry about that. Get off topic. You can get the book of wisdom. I did. Okay. But you can also tune into me daily, and I know everything that's in this book. Okay. I got the other book too. I know everything that's in that one. I just bought a new book by Manly P. Hall. Okay. I got books and I read them and I teach from them. I use them. This book right here by Manly P. Hall, The Secret Teachers of All Ages. And I've been in this book for a little while now. I'm doing my due diligence. I have yet to learn something new in that book. Why? Everything in there is old. It's ancient. And he's saying new. These are all, I know all this stuff. From Masonic information to, listen, I didn't, so I appreciate having the book. But I'm going through it saying, well, I'm waiting for it to enlighten me. I haven't got enlightened yet. That's my point. Oh, I don't know everything, but I know pretty much history. I'm a history religious buff, so I know all of that. And that's why I bought it, to see if I can get something from it. I'm still searching. Moving on. Okay. But that's what I do for myself. And they're all books of wisdom and got everything in it. The book, like I just told you, I know everything that's in it. So it ain't giving me new information. It's just tweaking the information. Because I got all the connections. Now everything is starting to connect. So the big picture started to come clear to me. They was breaking down the brain. 30 years, I figured that out. Whew. Okay. But wrapping it up, again, appreciate you tuning in. I'm not trying to rag on my Christians, but I'm giving you the definition of the belief system. I don't give a damn if you follow it. It ain't gonna do with me. I'm just telling you about what it is. If you don't know, I'm just informing you. Now you know. There is a book of wisdom with everything in it. That book, yes, I know everything in it. So yeah, I am a human book of wisdom. I'm a walking encyclopedia for knowledge. And I give you esoteric information, spiritual self-knowledge daily. I give you subliminal messages, symbolical, esoteric knowledge. All of these is knowledge that would teach that I give you daily. I incorporate all those factors in everything I do. I don't give you the exoteric, the money. I ain't got to ask the basics. I give you the real deal, the truth that you can manifest for yourself. I have, and I still am. And when you teach, or excuse me, when you reach, my bad, when you reach that level of self-mastery with self-knowledge and practice, the discipline, when you reach it, that means now you have access to what we call all knowledge of what? Yourself. To know all about yourself is knowing all. I'm not trying to learn everything about the world. Could care less about a whole bunch of nonsense that means nothing to me. But what's important is what I need to know about myself, and that's self-mastery. Okay? And your job is to do that for you, about you, not me. Don't damn. And ancients didn't get caught up in the teachers, the sages, and the prophets. No, they got caught up in the lesson like you're supposed to do. I love and respect all my teachers, but it ain't about them. It's about the lessons that they gave me. I respect that they gave me the lesson, but I'm not beat for them. But I study them, their personal life. I love them as people, not just as teachers. A good teacher would be a good person, so you can learn about them, study them, and feel good about learning from them. I found out something about my man Alan Watts that changed my opinion a little bit, but I still know that he was a smart, very astute man. He just had his ways like everybody. I go Carl Jung, psychiatry. I get psychological. He had his own issues, his own demons to slay. That was on him. We all have our own fights to fight. It's a moral, ethical fight that goes on in you every day. That's Haru said. Life lesson. Let's go. Wrap it up. So, when you have self-mastery, that means you have what? Mastery over yourself. That's what it means. Not somebody else or something else. Self-mastery. Appreciate you tuning in, taking it home. Hope you didn't get offended, because this was just, hope you got learn something. This one not got offended, just said, something to think about. Yeah, I want you to think. Right. Right thinkers with knowledge that manifests, they become what? Wise people. I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. So I've been doing this for a while, and I will continue to do this. I'm trying to get somebody else to do it for themselves. It's working fine for me. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Right thinkers, in closing, may you all there to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I've never known my right thinkers who now understand, if you believe God is outside of you, you're religious or ignorant, passed away. And I know my right thinkers, not either one of them.